Badass bitch. Walk down. Walk down. Walk down. Walk down, Tommy. Down. Walk down. Walk down, no man, dog. Walk down. Trying to travel. And I guess in New York can't. Red like Creed. He don't ski. Lovely. Let's get it. Then the rush. Let's go. Let's go. Saturday edition. Saturday edition. Saturday edition. Wake that ass up. Wake that ass up. Let's go. All right, man. Let's jump into it, y'all. Only got like 45 minutes this session. I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, #1 rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California. We are also nationwide. So if you need a free consultation now, anytime in the future, just shoot me a DM. All this is for educational purposes only. If you need a free consultation, click right there, shoot me a DM or hit that lead form in the bio. But I go live twice a day during the week, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific time. And then Saturdays and Sundays, I come on whenever I have time. All right. So let's jump into it, man. There's no such thing as a dumb or stupid credit question, y'all. Y'all can drop that question in the chat wherever you're watching from. Let's go. Playmaker. Let's go. What's up? What's up? Should I ask for a pay for delete with my collections? I mean, if you want to do a pay for delete, if you're going to pay, do a pay for delete. All right. We handle collections a little bit differently. We force violations and we sue under the FDCPA for those violations. So, that's what we do. But yeah, pay for deletes are still a thing. You just have to get that stuff in writing, right? Or email, or get the phone call recorded. Like when you call and they say, hey, you're on the recorded line, that gives you permission to record too. Okay. So have it recorded, email them saying that what they're going to do. Or if you sent the letter in certified mail, you just need some documentation before you send money over to them, because they shady, man. TB, what's up? What's up? I got hospital collection that messing up my credit. Let's work. You want to look at? You got two options. You can learn how to do it yourself. DM me the word group if you want to do that. If you want us to handle it, you want my company to do it. DM me the word king or hit that lead form in the bio. Everything else is in my link tree, y'all, in my bio. So yeah, that's your options, man. Well, however you want to do it, we got something for you. Let's go. It's a medical collection, braces payment. Yeah, it don't really matter what type of collection it is. Yeah, they all mess up, right? They all mess up. When we send that refuse to pay certified mail, we kind of trap them, right? We know they're going to mess up. We send that refuse to pay, and then they can only reach out to you and communicate with you to tell you that they're going to sue you or to tell you that they're not going to communicate with you anymore. But what these collection agencies be doing, still calling your job, still texting you, still email, trying to collect the debt. We just need one of those violations, screenshot the email, screenshot the text, and we can pursue. All right. Been a while, bro. Just wanted to say you helped me understand credit a lot, bro. I help my family now. Ooh, hey. Let's go. Hold on. Credit only, no cash, no debit. Credit only, no cash, no debit. Hey. I'm gonna screenshot that, man. Let's go. That's all. That's what it's about, man. Damn, bro. That got me feeling good now. That got me feeling good. Hey, that got me feeling good, bro. Appreciate that. That's all it's about, man. Each one teach one. Right? Imagine if you learn something and then you taught 5 people just the basics. And those 5 people taught 5 people. Those 5, you know what I'm saying? That's how this shit works. Right? We got supercomputers in our hands. We can learn anything we want, man. And when my credit was in the 400s in 2018, there was no free place you can go like this just to go get some free sauce with real practical information from someone that's actually earning money in this industry legally. right? Actually helping people out, actually changing lives, actually getting deletions, actually suing debt collectors, actually suing creditors, actually suing suing credit reporting agencies. All right. So yeah, man, you had to pay to play, right? So that's one thing about all this live stuff, man. One thing about all this live stuff. American or Canadian, both. We're one of the only companies that can legally fix your credit in US and legally fix your credit in Canada too. All right, I've been stuck. If your score is stuck or stagnant, you have to change something on your profile, bro. Starting from basic knowledge, man. I knew nothing a year ago. Now I have over 50K. Ooh, yes, sir. 22 years old. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Hey, go drop the review. Drop the review. Send me a DM. I'll send you the review link, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let other people know, man. We got to start doing that more. All right, let's go. Gang, help me out, bro. I need 4 more points. Pay your balance down. Pay your balance down on one of your cards. $100, bro. You'll get 4 points. Adding points is easy. All right. You can manufacture a high score, but it's your profile though. So if you still have charge-offs and collections and hella late payments and stuff, even if you increase your score, you're still going to get denied. You know what I'm saying? So we need to figure out what's actually going on. Bro, I'm at a 896. I'm trying to hit 900. My total credit limit is 3.7, bro. What do you mean what scoring model are you talking about? 896. What scoring model are you talking about? Got you, brother. Appreciate you. Credit score went from 800 to 750, but no new accounts or changes. Any reason why? It's just numbers, algorithms, it's equations. So your score don't drop 50 points. All right. It just that doesn't happen. Okay. Your score just doesn't say, hey, I'm losing 50 points today. That's not how it works. So something happened. Probably that sounds like utilization. That sounds like utilization. You spent some money on a card last month, it was 8%. This month it was 28%. Right? Your utilization went up 20%, so your score dropped a little bit. That's what happened. All right, but your score just don't drop just because it wants to. That's not how it works. My balance is all at 0. I have 0 debt gang, Canada. How many open accounts you got? Yeah, bro. What do you Oh, Canada? So, bro, you don't need why you need a 900 for? What you need a 900 for, bro? I gotta send my brother your way. Actually, he's in the 500s. Let's go, Volume Depot department. You know how we do, bro. We give those affiliate bonuses, referral bonuses, unlimited. That's for anybody that want to send anybody over to us, right? If you want to be an affiliate or you want to be in a send anybody over, just let us know. DM me the word affiliate or referral or something like that, and I'll get you signed up in that program. Actually, I shouldn't even be talking about it yet. Actually, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That program dropped on Tuesday because I had to revamp it. Right, I make a lot of mistakes too, and I'll talk about them. So what I did was I had so there was no verification if you were 18 or not, right? So I was running ads and stuff on the affiliate. We got like 600 affiliates, right? But I'm going through the stuff. I'm like, a lot of these are fake emails. A lot of them are kids, like 14, right? I'm like, okay, I fucked up. So now I had to revamp everything, put the filters on it, put the parameters on it, and everything, like, you know what I mean, to verify stuff now. So I'm gonna drop that on Tuesday, right? But yeah, if you send somebody over to us, it's $50, right? $50. That's unlimited. We got people making good money. All right. Equifax and TransUnion. Okay. Yeah, I know Canada, bro. We can help people in Canada. Yeah, put 50K in annuity, but didn't buy anything. What do you mean you put 50K in an annuity but didn't buy anything? That if you use 50K of your credit card, that is buying something. All right, using the limit that's buying something. So I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, bro. What was that 50K from a credit card? And did you ever find a solution where I can switch from smart credit to the other? What solution was I supposed to be looking for? Gabby? What solution was I supposed to be looking for? Because all you got to do is call My Score IQ and just tell them what's going on. They can input your stuff manually. Okay. Like 36. I don't know what that means, bro. Does asking for credit limit increase affect your score? No, it does not. If you get approved, though, right, it does. It's going to help you out because let's say you got a $500 credit limit and your card is maxed out, right? 500 out of 500. Utilization is 100, right? You're using all your credit, all your available credit. Let's say you get a credit limit increase, just a $500 credit limit increase, right? So now you're only using 500 out of 1,000. So utilization just went from 100 to 50. Score just shot up. You know what I'm saying? So credit limit increases are very important. But to get those credit limit increases, y'all, we have to actually be using our card, showing activity on that account. All right. You can't just use $10 of your card every 6 months and expect to get a $10,000 credit limit increase. That's not how that shit works. All right. How do you sign up? Shoot me a DM, bro. You can DM me on here, right there, or hit the lead form on my bio, on my TikTok bio. Let's go. I want to take out 10 million loans. Okay. Does age matter for credit cards? Yes, it does. 100. It matters a lot. They told me I have to have a major bank. No, you just got to have a debit card or a credit union. Yeah, debit card, credit union. So how else can I hit 900 score because banks still giving me 0.5 interest instead of, bro? What are you talk, bro? Banks, if they give you 0% interest, how are they going to make money? Right? We got let's look at it from their perspective, bro. If I give everybody 0% interest loans, how am I making money? Doesn't make any sense, right? 0.5 is unheard of. A 0.5 interest rate on a loan in America is unheard of. So in Canada, if you're in Canada, right? So take that. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And even if you hit 900, they're still going to charge you interest. They're always going to charge you something, right? Why would they give you something for nothing? What? I'm gonna give you $1 million and I ain't gonna earn nothing? That's crazy. That's a bad business deal. All right. Mikey, on God, what's up, bro? They gave me 8,100 credit limit on my first card. Is that normal? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Right. That means that you already had something on your profile. Right. Your mom put you as an authorized user. You already had something on your profile. Right. How much it costs? Watch the first pin video on my page. It breaks all that stuff down. We got multiple plans. That's why I say that. All right. Why hasn't Amex contacted me for Amex Black? Bro, you have to get invited. You have to get invited to that. Let's go. Fixed credit or file bankruptcy? Fixed credit, bro. Even if you file bankruptcy, you still have to get those negative accounts off your profile anyway. Either way works. Right? You have to do both. I'm at 811. Good shit. These are all client results. D, what's up, D? Gary, I'm not sure what that means. Murder something. Hey, why am I not seeing my TransUnion on Credit Karma and I'm only seeing Equifax? Because you need actual accounts reporting on your credit report to actually get, scores on the Vantage side and the FICO side. So add some easy accounts. If you guys need easy accounts, watch the second pin video on my page. It shows you where to go. You can also just hit the link in my bio and then click starter accounts and you're good to go. I don't know how because my mom credit is way worse than mine. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. No, I don't. If she added you to one of her accounts as an authorized user, right? That automatically gave you some age. So you already had some age going into the going into the process. So when you apply for something, your limit was a little bit larger than normal. You know what I mean? So that's how it should be. He said I'm wrong about the bank is always going to charge you some interest. Okay. Okay. Hey, you got it. I ain't going to argue. You got it, bro. You got it. Oh my God. People just ask for your help and then tell you shit that they don't know about. That's crazy, bro. That's insane. Actually, you're wrong that the bank don't charge you. Every day I get reminded of the human condition. Every day. Sheila, what's up? If a creditor closes an account and I still have a balance, how does that show on my credit report? As negative, right? Because they're closing your account for some reason. Either it was maxed out, you didn't pay it, you missed hella payments, they're going to eventually turn into a charge off. So something happened to the account that forced them to close the account. All right. Something that happened to that account. Something happened to that account that forced them to close it. Okay. But we can still dispute. Look at, because we don't dispute on ownership, we dispute on accuracy, right? That's why we can get charge offs, collections, inquiry. That's all we can get that stuff deleted permanently and get the debts waived, because it's not our fault that Experian want to report the shit inaccurate. It's not our fault. That's their fault. We're just using the laws that they gave us. We're just using the FCRA or FDCPA or Truth in Lending Act. We're just using the stuff that they gave us to fight back. That's all we're doing. We're not making stuff up. We're not trying to go outside the system. We're not trying to do credit sweeps. We're not trying to do FTC reports, FTC warriors, CFPB bullies, CPN prisoners. We ain't doing all that. All we're doing is just using the stuff that they gave us. Like, that's it. That's the best and quickest and easiest way to do this stuff. All right. You don't have to claim identity theft. You don't have to put secret codes in the Credit Karma. You don't have to be stressing on this stuff. It's not. Once you learn how to play the game, it's really, really easy. All right, let's go. Thanks for the follow. Mosin, what's up, bro? You 100% because I was 820 and bank charges me interest to buy a car. Yeah. That's look at this is not it's not a hot take. It's not this ain't a hot take. This is financial education 101, econ 101. Right? This is the bank's not going to give you something for free. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to give you $1 million for no interest. Doesn't make any sense. that sounds weird even coming out my mouth right now. That doesn't make any sense. Come on, man. Thank you. The only thing it says on Credit Karma is my age needs work and my open accounts. Okay. Yeah, so Credit Karma is cool, bro, to check your accounts and activity, but you need to get your actual, you know what I'm saying? You need to see your actual FICO scores too, because, you know, I'm tired of fighting people and saying, hey, you know, your score, because your scores really don't matter. That's all, everything's generated from your profile, but people still care about your scores and shit. So you can hit the link in the, you can hit the link in the bio and it says get your FICO scores, or DM me the word FICO. What if the student loans that's affecting your credit? All right. If the student loan is dismissed, discharged, deferred, we can dispute all that. If it's a late payment on a student loan, then we got to attack the late payments. For late payments on open accounts, we have to find something wrong with the actual account. Meaning, let's say you were late May 2025, but it's reporting July 2025 that you're late. That's wrong. Let's say you had 3 late payments, right? And you look on your credit report and it says 30, 30, 30 instead of 30, 60, 90. That's something we can work with. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a late payment on open accounts, we have to find something actually wrong with that account, right? We're not just saying, hey, this account ain't ours. That shit don't work. We're not saying, hey, we weren't late. That shit don't work, right? You have to attack them with actual, you have to attack them with using the FCRA. All right. But I'm sticking with only 2 cards for now. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. What app is that? That's just Credit Karma. Sometimes clients screenshot stuff in, send it in to us. We don't use Credit Karma, but we're not going to tell you to stop using something you've been using. And if it's free, you can use it if you want to, but that's not just the official thing that we go off of. All right. My son had 2 dishonored payments in 2 months, but he made the payments. I mean, if he actually made the payments, right? before you can even be late. If you're late, as long as you're not 30 days late, right? You can be 25 days late. You make the payment, they can't report that late payment. So if you got documentation and proof, we can go back and get that late payments, get those late payments updated. All right. This dude's still in here talking. This dude's still in here talking. Bro, anything you say is void. It's void. It's void. Okay. You just said that if you had a 900 credit score because you're in Canada, that the bank wouldn't charge you interest. What the bro? Get out of here, bro. You are no anything you say is done, bro. You lost all credibility. It's done. 2 repos. What can I do? We gotta attack the repos. You can do it yourself. DM me the word group, or you can have us do it. DM me the word king. FICO more accurate. It's not about accuracy, bro. It's about which credit score the lender is using, right? Because you say FICO is more accurate. Okay, which FICO score are you talking about? Which FICO scoring model you talking about is more accurate? You know what I mean? So it's all about which FICO score or FICO score model that the lender is using. Diana, what's up? 727 good. Yes, sir. Aster, what's up? I'm sitting at a 497. Should I pay debt off or should I just make small payment? Paying charge-offs, close accounts, collections does nothing for you. You're better off starting the repair process, adding positive accounts, and paying down your open accounts. That's your best bet, Aster. We help you with that. All right. We can do all the work for you, or you can do the stuff yourself. Either way works for us. Hey, this is horrible advice, bro. Yeah, I'm blocking you, bro. Hey, stop listening to this dude. I don't know who this person is. Let me block this dude. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, bro. Stop listening to the people. Stop listening to random people in my chat. If they were good enough, they would have their own channel, their own motion. If they was good enough, you know what I'm saying? So obviously not. He in my chat asking questions, right? He said pay everything off. So pay a charge off in the collection so it can still be on your report. Then what? Just people don't be thinking. Credit Karma is not real. Michael, I've already debunked that, bro. I already debunked that, Michael. So what else? What else? You use a human T, stop it. Ray from Brooklyn, stop it. Yeah, we don't do fraud, bro. We don't human T, we don't do FTC reports, CFPB. No. We force violations and sue. That's the only way to do. That's the only real way to do this. Right? That's the only real way to do this. Because look at this is what they don't tell you. All right. Let's say you do a credit sweep, right? Let's say you're one out of the 100,000 people that it actually works. Okay. That's like the stats, right? Doing credit sweeps, only 1 out of like 10,000 it actually works, right? Where the accounts actually stay off. All right. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. But let's say you're that one person, okay? Just because the accounts are deleted from your credit report don't mean you're not obligated to pay those debts, right? So that's why people do a credit sweep, but then 6 months they still get sued. They like, wait, what the hell? Right? What's going on? Yeah, you got sued because just because you claimed identity theft and it's off your credit report, that don't mean you're not obligated to pay those debts. All right, so that's why people be getting sued. All right, so be careful, man. Be careful. That's why you have to get the debt deleted, the account deleted, and debts waived. All right, I have 14. What should I do? You should schedule a free call. Schedule a free call. Let's go. I don't know what that means, Tweezy. What's the best way to build my credit 600 score? Watch the second pin video on my page. I'm going to tell you how to get some easy accounts you can build off of that. Easy work. What's the best interest rate for a new car that you can possibly get? I don't know. Let's say you got a perfect 850. You got 20 years of age. You got 20 open accounts. You can probably get some type of program for it's like 0% interest for like 6 months on a car. something like that. And then after that, they switch it up on you. Or you can get, 1%, 2%, 3%. Just depends on where you're at, bro. Depends on where you're at. California is going to be really, really hard to get 0% anything. Anything lower than 3% is going to be very difficult to do. New York, Florida, right? The big places, right? Where a lot of where there's a large population, all right, it's gonna be hard to get super, super, super low interest rates. Like the last car I got 5% interest rate at Navy Fed, and that was good. That was 2 years ago though, but that was good. You know what I'm saying? So yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Paid charge off, come back verified. Now you have to ask them how they verified the account. That's the next step, TB. If you need help with that, DM me the word group, right? If you want to do that stuff yourself. That's everything we do in a group, right? The hands-on training. Man, can't believe the government is shut down, messing up my FTC dispute. You shouldn't be on the FTC anyway, bro. Unless it's real identity theft. All right. Real identity theft means, like I was talking to the homie yesterday when I was live, or that was Thursday. His parents really ran off on him, opened some stuff in his name and ran off on him. All right. That's actual identity theft. All right. Someone steals your social, okay, and applies for things in your name. That's identity theft. All right. Identity theft is not just because you got a charge off and you got a charge off with Capital One and Capital One sold the debt to Midland or portfolio. That's not identity theft. That's you not paying your bills. You had that account for 20 years. Now it's identity theft because you defaulted on it. Stop. That's crazy. Doesn't make sense to pay everything off, especially large charge off. It makes no sense because it's still going to be on your report. All right. 595. That's my credit score. Is it okay or not around 3 months? I'm not sure what you're asking, but can you increase your score in 3 months? 100,000%. Yes. Yes. If you're in the fives, man, you got some negative stuff. You got a combination of things if you're in the fives, right? You got something negative on there. Utilization is probably high. You probably don't have that many open accounts, right? So that's when we come in. We educate you, help you add positive accounts, and we do all the heavy lifting, the disputing, the suing, do all that good stuff. All right. You can shoot me a DM me the word King if you want to schedule a free call with the team, or hit that lead form and we reach out to you directly. Is multiple soft pools bad in one day? No. Soft pools, you're good. Soft pools, you're good. What do you prefer to invest in, property or stocks and equity? I think you should start off with stocks because it's a smaller unit, right? Easier to handle, and it trains you. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gets your mind right first, and then you can go on to the properties. But everybody has their own take on that. I just say the stocks and stuff is easier because it's easy, it's digestible, easier to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can start with $100. You know what I mean? And then work your way up. Right? Real estate, you ain't doing nothing for 100. Actually for 100, you can buy a list. You can buy a list of cold leads and start calling them and start doing some wholesale deals. You can do that with $100 in real estate. But other than that, yeah, you can't do shit in real estate with 100. 679 decent. That's better than decent. That's better than decent. You're a couple points away from accessing a lot of stuff, right? 680 is that magic number, but we want you up to 700 plus. But yeah, once you get that 700 plus, you got a couple open accounts, decent age, you know what I'm saying, decent limits. That's when you start getting the business credit and, the good cards, 0% here, 0% there, right? So you're almost there. Let's work. Man, I had a 735 credit score at 20, but refinanced my car because my APR was 15 and now it's at 6, still high. Yeah, that happened. So you probably didn't have that many open accounts when you refinanced. So it dropped your score a little bit. So when you refinance, it closed the old loan, right? So that payment history you had with that loan, all the positive things you had with that loan is now gone. The new loan hit your report, dropped your average credit age, so that's why your score dropped. But you'll get those points back, bro. You can add an authorized user or two to get some of that age back. You can start reporting rent to get some of that age back. Multiple ways to do it. All right. If you need easy accounts, watch that second pin video on my page. or hit that link in my bio and scroll down and it says starter accounts and credit builders. All right, let's go. Let's go. Govinda, which app? What? To monitor your credit? You can go to the source. You can go to, Experian, pay the money. You can go to my FICO. But the link I have, you can get all your FICO scores for a 7-day trial for just $1, right? So people like that. They try it out. Most of them keep it. Like 95% of the people keep it, right? After that 7-day trial, you will be charged a regular price. So DM me the word FICO or hit the link in the bio. It says get your FICO score. 720. That's 720, not bad, right? If you got a good profile to match, all right? You got a good profile to match. What I mean by profile is, right, you got a couple cards, you got a couple installment accounts, right? Installment accounts are just loans, or accounts that report as loans, right? You got a little age on there, a couple years of age, right? No negatives, not too many inquiries, low utilization. And when I say low, I mean in single digits, okay? You're off to the races, right? People think you need an 800. You don't. You can get busy with a strong profile with a 720. You can pretty much get almost anything you want. Honestly, you don't need no 800. You don't need all that. All right. You want to work towards that, yes, but yeah, you don't need an 800 to get busy. All right. Sleeping Beauty, appreciate the follow. What do I do with a 790? Anything you want. If you got the profile to match, bro. Dropped by 36, shook my soul. I'm weak. Hey, a 30-point drop will have you contemplating some shit. You'd be like, oh man, am I really doing what I should be doing right now? Hey, to have you in the house for 2 weeks. Just damn, bro. Oh man. I already know, bro. My shit dropped. So I just took my family on a cruise last month, right? Yeah, man. Bro. Hey. Woo. 6, 7 bandies. Woo. Yeah. My utilization went up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, went up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My shit dropped like 20 points. I went from like a 790 to like a 770, 765. Oh, bruh. I was in shambles. I didn't even want to look. Octavia, what's up? Is there a number too many cards? Barrel is free. I don't know what that means. 812 on TransUnion, 710 on an Equifax. Good shit. Is there a number of too many cards you can? I've seen people with 30 plus. I've seen people with a lot of cards. It's all about your debt management, financial education, right? You don't start off with 20, right? You get your first one, you master that one, get a credit limit increase, get your next one. Boom, boom. You work your way up. Work your way up. So by that fifth card though, actually by the second card, third card, you should be pretty well versed, right? By that third card, right? You should be starting to focus on reward points, cash back, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's all about how much debt you can handle, how financially responsible you are. What did he say? Yeah, the group is open. Why? That's the second person that said that. Wait a minute. The second person that said that. The group is open, you guys. Yeah, DM me the word group or hit the link in the bio. It says join group. That's where the hands-on training and stuff is. I'm not sure why they keep saying that. 689 is solid too, right? With the right profile. 806 FICO is solid. FICO 8, I'm guessing you mean. That's solid. Yeah, and an 800 doesn't guarantee approval. The profile more important than the score for sure. Facts, Chrissy. That's facts. Let's go. What if you have a small collection already paid? It doesn't affect apply for other credit cards. Yeah, we still want to get that collection removed. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no trace of that collection. So we still want to get that off. But on the mortgage lender side, they give you like brownie points when you pay off collections, right? When it says pay collection. If you guys haven't realized that, for some reason, mortgage lenders, they'll be like, okay, if you pay this collection off, we can get you approved, which doesn't really make sense because it doesn't improve your report or score at all. So yeah, I'm not sure why they even care about that, but yeah. My bad. I just now started building credit. What should I do next? Watch the second pinned video on my page. It shows you exactly what to do. All right, it's all free. I had a 60-point hit because of a traffic ticket. Oh, in Canada. Oh, yeah, bro. In Canada, those tickets hit your report for collections, huh? Yeah, in Canada. Yeah, I'm starting to. Yeah, because we can fix credit in Canada too. So I got to do my research and stuff in Canada. But we've seen that a couple times. Man, they got me scared since I'm only 20, but I don't know. It's going to go back up for sure. Yeah, facts. Fact. It's not a flex. These are all client results. Yep. A lot of people in here on Saturday. Yep, they trying to get that Saturday edition. I love it. They trying to get right. I love it. Let's go. I have 2 repo charge-offs. What can I use to remove? You want to do this stuff yourself? DM me the word group. Get in the group. Learn all this stuff. Do all that stuff yourself. It's super cheap. $17 get you in the door. If you want us to do it, DM me the word king, and we do all the work for you. Disputing, suing, educating you, helping you build your profile up. All our clients have to do is upload anything they receive in the mail from a creditor collection agency or credit reporting agency. Don't apply for anything unless it comes from us, unless it's an emergency, right? If it's an emergency, hey, my transmission blew up, I gotta get me a car. Cool. All right. But don't just be applying for stuff. This is how you get cut from the program, right? We've had to do this recently, unfortunately. All right. You get 2 strikes, not 3. This ain't baseball. You get 2. You should only get 1. It used to be 1. Don't play that shit. All right. But now it's 2. Okay. So what I mean by is like, we don't want you to self-sabotage yourself. A lot of people still do that. A lot of us do that, right? Self-sabotage. So if you stick to the plan, you just follow the steps, right? Do what you're supposed to do on our end. We're doing all the heavy lifting, and you'll be good to go. All right. So all right. So upload anything you receive. Work on your balances, of course. You have to do that anyway. Only apply for things that come from us. And that's really it. Right? We do everything else. It's done in Canada. Yeah, we can help you in Canada too. I should be giving advice. That score isn't impressive. Hold on, bro. Y'all tripping on that? All right, hold on. That's what we doing? Bro, this live is not to flex. You fucking haters. The live is not to flex. These are all client results. What are we doing? People are ridiculous. This ain't the flex. I can show y'all. That's not the point of this live. He said terrible scores. Bro, you ain't seen an 800 in your life. Stop it. You haven't seen an 800 in your life. Stop it, please. Stop it. That's not what we're doing here, bro. So you gonna make me act up on this great Saturday. Nah, Georgia. We can help in Georgia too. In Georgia, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work with a nonprofit, or you gotta work with a registered financial advisor. We have a nonprofit we work with. So yeah, we got you. Just shoot me a DM on here, shoot me a DM on TikTok, or hit that lead form in my bio. 523 credit. I have 2 repo charge-offs. What can I do to remove it? Simone already answered that. Toxic Taurus, need your help. Let's work. Let's work. Shoot me a DM or hit that lead form. I knew it. Hey, I knew it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna take over Canada too. Okay, I'm gonna take over Canada too. But yeah, they don't play about the traffic, the parking and the traffic tickets in Canada. They don't play about that shit. Yeah, they'll throw that collection on your report quick. Hey, I'm starting to learn that, bro. Canada, they don't play. Yeah, they don't play that. Let's go. It was a rental car. Oh man. Damn it. Should I use CFPB or send letters? Send letters, bro. You want documentation, proof, so we can sue them later on down the road. If you want the hands-on training for super cheap, bro, the group is open. DM me the word group or hit the link in my bio. It says join group. Credit Karma accurate. The scores and the accounts and activity, right? That's accurate. All right. The scores are also accurate for a Vantage score, right? People want, hey, Octavia, get that weird dude out of here. Octavia. What's his name? Triple X. That's one of those bots. Get him out of here. Just block. Yeah, get him out of here. I feel this weird energy through the screen. Hey, I feel it through the screen. It's weird. I can already tell. I can already tell. Is it normal for my TransUnion to be 65 points below my Equifax? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 65 points is a little excessive, but all our scores are a little bit different because we have different amount of accounts reporting to each one. You know what I mean? You might have 15 on Experian, 12 on TransUnion, 8 on Equifax. If you have different amount of accounts, they have different statement dates. A lot of stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? So he said saute him first. Already did. Souffled his ass. Stephanie, Florida. Yeah, we can work in Florida too. Went from 530 to 780 in 12 months. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the people that's just joining, welcome, man. We got about 10 more minutes. All right, we got about 10 more minutes. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. If you need a free consultation with me and my team, just DM me the word King or hit the lead form in my bio. And my link tree is open. Link tree got everything in there too, y'all. Is Credit Karma accurate? I already answered that. Do you teach how to sue? Yep, in the group. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. We get wicked in the group, bro. I'm telling you. It's only man. For this price point, ain't nobody doing it for this price point, bro. I'm telling you right now. So if you want to learn how to get busy, DM me the word group or hit the link in the bio. Join that group, bro. Is Experian accurate as well? So, all right, let me say this again. All right, I said it a couple times, but let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. It's not accurate, right? It's not accurate. It's about which credit score is that lender using. All right, because if you just say is Experian accurate or is FICO accurate, it's like sure, but which FICO score are we talking about, right? Like which, you know what I mean? So that's what we got to start looking at it as, because if you take your FICO 8 to a lender that's looking at a FICO 2, you're going to say my FICO 8 ain't accurate, which is not true. You know what I mean? It's about which scoring model that the lender is looking at, the scoring model that the lender wants. All right. Hope that makes sense. Or should I break it down some more? She said, "Thank you, got you. Can you co-sign my house so I don't need credit? I'm weak." Hey, it's 2025. If I co-sign, it's mine. Let's go. I just got a credit card and got approved for $1,500. What should I do? Increase it. So over the next 3 or 4 months, bro, you have to show a lot of activity. We're using that card. I'm assuming you're getting some reward points or cash back or something on that card, right? So we're using that credit card instead of our debit. All right. There's no reason to use our debit unless we want to get money out the ATM or to pay our credit cards off. All right. That's number one. Number two, we got to find out our payment dates and our statement dates, bro. Our payment date is when your minimum payment or whatever payment that you set up is due. All right. Let's say your payment date's the 5th. All right. The other important date is the statement date or closing date. Okay. That's when the balance that you currently have on that card gets reported to the credit reporting agency. All right. Let's say the statement date's the 15th. Okay. So this is what happens to most people, right? They'll make their payment on the 5th. Okay. Think they're doing good. They'll spend money up all the way to the 15th. And then they got a large balance, right? That large balance gets reported to the credit reporting agencies. And then they upset now, talking about, oh man, credit's a scam. Why is my score increasing? I made my payment. All right. Because they just didn't know the difference, right, between payment dates and statement dates. All right. So you can do it a couple different ways. Some people just make a payment on their payment date and then pay their balance down before their statement date. All right. A better way to do this is to call and change your payment date to 3 days before your statement date. Okay. We just went over all that. And then put it on auto pay, right, for the statement balance, current balance, or full balance. Okay. It's going to get some time. It's going to take some time getting used to, but I'm telling you, you're helping your future self out. Right. That's the name of the game, bro. Help your future self out. My score been stuck at 660. What do? I need a 750 for real. JB, let's work. Let's work. We got to look at that report, JB. Send me a DM. I'll check your report out. It probably won't be today. I got a lot of shit to do today, but it'll probably be early Monday or early Tuesday. All right. I'll do that for free for you. All right. Shoot me a DM. Let's go. Our secured cards good from Capital One. They're all right. They're a good little entryway. Get your feet wet, right? And then you can get those secure cards upgraded to unsecured cards. So yeah, it's a good entryway. You can get with Capital One, Discover. You can do it with your bank that you're already with. It's all good. Bro, last time I told you my experience shut me out. Now LexisNexis said I don't exist. Wait, what you mean? Wait. Hold on. What we talking about? Hold on, bro. What you mean? Oh shit, I'm weak. Hey, I'm located in Calgary. Need help? Yeah, we can help you. We can help Canadians out too. Just DM me the word King. Schedule that free call, and we go from there. All right. Look, this is what happens. All right, let me break down the process. All right. You schedule your call. All right. You're gonna get a welcome text. Hey, congratulations. You're gonna get another text in like 10 seconds after that. Hey, now it's time to get busy. All right. Get your credit report. Click right here. You get that report. You send us over the login so we can pull your report. Okay. You don't get a hard inquiry from pulling your own report. You won't get a hard inquiry from us pulling your report. It's the same report. It's the same account. All right. We do that, okay, a day or two before your actual book consultation so we can be ready to go for your call. All right. This is why our consultations only take 10 minutes max, 15 minutes max. Okay. Because we have your report, we have our notes and stuff already to go. You've already been qualified because when you book your call, you had to answer a couple questions for us. So we know what your goals is. We know what you're trying to do. We know why you want good credit. We know all that stuff. All right. So that eliminates the intro call, sales call, onboarding call. That eliminates all that shit. Okay. So we know what you want. We know your goals. We got your credit report. So now we're just calling you, breaking down your report, and helping you make the best decision. Right. Our calls aren't salesy. We don't need to sell you on nothing. We don't have to convince you need better credit. That's already a given. You know that, right? We're not there to rub it in your face. We're not there to make you feel bad about your past decisions. No, we don't need to do all that shit. All right. We're there to go over your report, answer your questions, let you know how we can help, and get your ass signed up. All right. Let's go. How much it costs? Watch the first pin video on my page. I can't say prices and stuff on TikTok because that's how I get restricted. I'm on a good run right now, and I'm trying not to jinx myself. Hold on, let me knock on wood. What is the best route if our main issue is debt ratio? We got to lower our expenses, right? Lower our expenses. Fama, actually, hit the link in my bio, scroll to the bottom. It says 30-day budget plan. Okay, we made that plan live like 3 months ago. We made it live, right? We went over each step and everything. It was crazy. So hit the link it's free. Click it and download it. Hit the link in my bio, scroll down. It's a 30-day budget plan. All right. Hey, hold on. McKenna, what you talking about? Hey, she said she got the dude with. They said I had some good credit. Ooh. Hey, now go ahead, take a picture of the car like this. You know how they do with the keys. You know what I'm saying? Chick. Send that over. Stop playing. Share the love now. Share the love. Stop playing. 723 score at 21. Is that okay? That's solid, bro. Look, 21 and under, 22 and under, 18 to 22, 18 to 21. As long as you're starting to worry about credit, right? You're starting to add some positive accounts. You already won. You already won. All right. When I was 21, I wasn't worried about credit. Yes, sir. We was at Wazoo going crazy. Yeah, I wasn't worried about credit though. All right, so you're already winning. All right, good shit. Let's go. I have a secure card from Capital One. Had it for 5 months. I deposited. Wait. That's my first card. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, that card's probably going to upgrade eventually. So this is what you want to do, bro. Call them and see, hey, how many more on-time payments is it going to take for this card to get upgraded to an unsecured card? That's number one. All right. Once you get that date, okay, we're going to put as much money on that secured card as possible, because when it upgrades to an unsecured card, that money we put on there, that's going to be our limit. And sometimes they go 2-3 times that limit, right? So let's say you put 2,000 on there, right? You get it upgraded and they bump you to a $4,000 limit card, right? So now you got a 4K unsecured card instead of a $500 unsecured card. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that, right? A little shit like that, little tweaks. 22 at 70, 22 with a 740. Good shit. I already took it. I'm gonna send it. Hey, let's go. Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I know y'all be capping. Hey, hey, you know how many times they say, "Hey, Lou, yeah, I got the new house, bro. I'm gonna send a picture." That was 3 years ago. Hey, I've been waiting on about 600 testimonials for about 4 years. Hey, I literally been waiting for about 500 testimonials, bro. Hey, they say whatever it takes to get me off the phone. All right, bro, I got you. All right, got you. Click. Ain't heard from them since. It's called. They be doing old Lou dirty, man. Is paying someone to fix my horror credit a good idea? I'm paying Credit Saint right now, but I don't know. So, you know, it is. You just got to do your due diligence beforehand. But I will say, if you're working with any company and they're doing any type of FTC report, CFPB, BOP, they're not. That's not it. If you're working with a company and they're not, you know, giving you updates every 30, 35 days, we don't have your own client portal, and they're not suing. Okay, if the company you're working with doesn't know how to sue, you have to leave, because eventually this is going to happen. This is going to happen. All right. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7. You didn't sit 7 rounds of disputes. They're not rocking with you, bro. They're not. They keep verifying the accounts. So until you hold them accountable by suing them, okay, they're not going to rock with you. All right. So that's what I'll say. I don't be hating on other people's companies, man. Everybody trying out here. But I do know at least Credit Saint, at least they are registered and bonded in you know, the places that they fix credit, hopefully. But you know, we're registered and bonded across the US. All right, and in Canada. All right. Do you do credit repair? Yeah, my company is, bro. Top rated, man. Check out Google. Over 150 5-star reviews. That's really hard to do in this industry, man. And that doesn't include all the testimonials we get on lives, Facebook, Instagram, and all that stuff. So let's get it. How to fix bad credit. We got to get your report, find inaccuracies, dispute. Once the credit reporting agencies don't do what we're asking, we sue them. While we're doing that, we're adding positive accounts, paying balances down. That's the blueprint. All right. If you want to do that stuff yourself, DM me the word group. If you want. Hey, chill, bro. Hey, I just saw some. Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. Hey, chill. He said Credit Saint sound janky. Chill, bro. You know I don't be talking about other people like that. Hey, God damn it. Oh my gosh, bro. You got referrals? Yeah, shoot me a DM. The new affiliate programs drops on Tuesday, but you can send me your information so I can manually put your stuff in there and we can get it going. They have a portal and 45-day updates. I'm not sure if they are going after them or not. They are. I mean, you can ask them. Just ask, right? What's a good first credit card? A little Capital One Quicksilver, something light, right? If you get denied for that, a little Capital One Platinum. Watch the second pin video on my page. Okay, watch second pin video on my page. I'm going to join. Let's work. My credit is in a rut. 750. I own no credit cards, no late. Your score is 750 with no credit cards, no revolving accounts. I don't really believe that. I don't believe that. But schedule a free call. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right. You lagging. It is what it is. I'm not sure why. Man, bro, what can help me build my credit? Watch the second pin video on my page. It shows you where to go. Free sauce, starter accounts, and credit builders. That's the answer. All right. All right, y'all gotta go, man. I'm about to go play pickleball in about 30 minutes. I gotta make a call at 9:30, I'm gonna play pickleball at 10. All right, so I gotta go, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Saturday edition, another successful live. If I'm not live tomorrow, I'll be back. I'll be back till Monday at my normal times, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Pacific time. Hey, he said pickleball. Wow. I have bank account loans, but no credit cards and run my own business. That has nothing to do with it, but a 750 FICO 8 with no credit cards, I don't know if that's possible, but it is all good. Shoot me a DM. Let's go. In 3 years, I do 443 to 760 with Capital One. Good shit. Good shit, Lake Up. Good shit. All right, y'all. Make sure you follow me on here so y'all get notified when I go live. All right. If you got anything else, shoot me a DM. I got YouTube, Instagram. I got thousands of videos everywhere, y'all. So check all that stuff out. Again, if you want to join the group, it's still open. DM me the word group or hit the link in the bio. If you want the free consultation for the services, just shoot me a DM me the word king or hit the lead form. All right. Need this easy. What's the difference between TransUnion and Equifax? Should I pay attention to one over the other one? No, you need both, bro. But you need to get your actual report, your actual FICO scores too. Hit the link in my bio. It says get your FICO scores for $1 or DM me the word FICO. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm out. Authorized users. Hit the link in my link tree. Scroll down. It says authorized users. We got a lot available. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.